to update the guide some this week, if I can keep myself from streaming. So Shield Bearer, that would have been nice to have last game. It's going to be good to have this game. I think we'll drop the Core Hound, way too expensive for a turn 1 hand, so we'll drop the Core Hound. And we pick up Gnomish Inventor. It's a solid mid-game card, gives us some draw power. So this is not a bad start for us. We'll get Shield Bearer out. We can always Hunter's Mark if he gets something, you know, crazy. Like, I don't know what. It's a mage, so she doesn't have things too crazy. Let's see. 1 mana, Shield Bearer. It's definitely the play. I appreciated Uragath. Thanks for staying up till 4 a.m. I think I have a couple. Seems like I have a decent European following, so I appreciate that. I think card games in general are pretty popular in Europe, so. So she just hero powered on turn 2, so that's kind of interesting. Makes me think she doesn't have too many low-cost minions. We could get Misdirection into play. I don't really think that's a good play yet. I'd rather save it for the end of the game, or mid-game rather than end of the game, because then it's useless. For 0, if we could coin into the Eaglehorn Bow. You know, coining into the Eaglehorn Bow might not be a bad idea. It'll let us get 6 early damage in on her. I kind of like that. So let's go ahead and do that. Bruiser, I appreciate it. Hopefully you can learn a lot by watching the stream. If you have not done so already, definitely read the Hearthstone 101 guide I put together. I think it lays the game out pretty well. If you're familiar with card game concepts, even if you're not, I think it's not too hard to learn the game. You can also obviously watch the stream and hopefully pick up a lot from that. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in chat. I'll try to answer the questions that I can, particularly between games when I don't get distracted as much from playing the game. But there's lots of knowledgeable people in the stream. I think Bronius might still be in here. He's a fellow Cockatrice player back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean, you know, a week ago. So, let's see here. She still has no board presence at all. We could really put a hurt on with Arcane Shot and our Steady Shot and our Hero Attack. I don't really want to do that. I think I learned my lesson by not using Arcane Shot early last turn. So I think the play here really is just Hero Power and for victory. We're going to use our weapon durability up, but that's okay. We got 6 damage out of it. We will play... Hopefully we'll get the second one, so... Back in the day a week ago. It really was. Feels like forever ago. So those who don't know, if you're really diehard about this game, definitely check out Cockatrice. It is an emulator, so you will have to understand the game because you have to do everything manually. The game does not simulate it for you. But if you go to goodbobbycalamari.com, you can download the Cockatrice emulator, and it's definitely a way to get experience with the game before you actually play it. So, let's see. We don't have a ton of options here. We do have a ton of options, but what I meant to say is we could play Misdirection and Steady Shot. I'm a little leery about Misdirection. I don't know that a mage really has a bunch of charge minions, which is what would be the concern at this point in the game. So I do think the play here is the Gnomish Inventor. We'll get him out. We'll get to draw a card. Now we have 2 multi-shots. So we have great board clear, Arcane Shot for solo damage, Hunter's Mark if we really get in trouble. We're going to drop our Misdirection next turn. So yeah, this is looking pretty good for us so far, I have to say. Yeah, I think the multi-shots are awesome. I'm definitely sold on them for sure. So that's what she was doing. She was holding all her cards to play her Mountain Giant early. Not a bad play.
What you want?
You know, it's kind of funny. We can probably... See, we can multi-shot. We can't double multi-shot yet. But we could... See, 2 damage... 4 multi-shot. Oh, well, she's Hunter's Mark. Yeah. Hunter's Mark, yep. Yeah, why even... yeah, Hunter's Mark into Arcane Shot, I think is good. I don't mind, actually, Hunter's Mark and run the Gnomish Inventor into him, frankly. Arcane Shot, we're wasting a point of damage there. But, yeah, I don't really want to misdirect because he could hit us. So let's see, we have 5 mana. So Hunter's Mark and Arcane Shot takes him out. We can trade with the taunt minion and keep board present, so let's go ahead and do that. So we take him out with Hunter's Mark. Oh, that's true. We could have marked. Well, you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind saving the multi-shot because we still get board presence here, and then we still have it. So we have 4 more mana to play. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna play the Snapjaw. We could do Misdirection and Hero Ability, but I kind of like the Snapjaw for more board presence. With a 0/4 taunt minion out there, unless she fireballs the taunt minion, which is a great trade for us, we'll be able to do pretty well. So, yeah, Sinjin's a solid minion. Hoping she plays another low cost minion. Yes, so that's good. So now we can multi-shot, and we will. Let's see. So, we could silence Sinjin. That's another play. So. Let's think about this. I think I'd kind of would rather save that silence. We can Gnomish Inventor off the Tide Caller. We can then multi-shot, which will knock Sinjin down to 2, and then we can Oasis Snapjaw into him. So I think that's the best play here.
Hey, give me a minute.
Oh wait, we can't do that because of taunt. So that doesn't work. So we could multi-shot and hope we get lucky. Oh wait, it's 3 damage, so let's see. If we get lucky and hit Sinjin, then, yeah, let's try that. Hopefully, of course we didn't hit Sinjin. So, not terrible, we still clear 2 minions. So I'm not too concerned about Sinjin. He can't kill, I mean, he can kill this guy, but he's going to drop 2. I think the best thing here is to go just, steady shot. So I think we'll just steady shot. We'll hold off on attacking. If he wants to clear next turn here, well, he can't because of taunt. So I think we just end our turn. Yeah, I am back to streaming. I did mention, Jasty, that I am probably only going to do 1 arena run tonight. I want to cut up a bunch of video. For those who haven't looked at it yet, definitely check out my YouTube channel. I can't remember how many videos, but I think there's 36 videos up there. I'm gonna cut up another 10 or 11 tonight. I still have another 8 hours of stream after that to cut up. I think I actually accidentally deleted maybe 5 hours of stream. So there's a big gap in my stream, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. All right, so Amani Berserker. So let's see here. So we do need to clear Sinjin. I think Spellbreaker is the play here. We got to start doing more direct damage. He'll clear our Shield Bearer next turn, but I'm not too concerned about that. Let's see. So we can go Shield Breaker and Amani Berserker. Or we can go Shield Breaker and Misdirection. I think Shield Breaker, Misdirection might be good, just because he's probably gonna... He might try to attack me next turn. I keep saying Shield Breaker. I mean Spellbreaker, because we're breaking the shield with the spell. That's kind of the way I think about it. Yeah, Berserker or Misdirection.
Quickly.
Alright, we're gonna definitely attack. And then I think... I'd rather get Berserker down for now.
It's time for a little blood.
Get more board presence going. The only reason I hesitate about Amani Berserker is she could cast Blizzard or Hellfire. Is it Hellfire? No, Hellfire is the Warlock spell. Flame Strike is the Mage spell. So she casts Mind Control Tech. She's going to get one of our minions. Not too bad. So it's kind of funny if I drop Misdirection there. Let's see, how does Mind Control Tech at the end of your turn? Oh, 4 or more minions. So why didn't... I'm curious why 4 or more minions. Did she take control of one? Oh, Gnomish Inventor. Never mind. I'm just blind. For some reason, I forgot that we had a Gnomish Inventor. Alright, so... Not the best. We do have multi-shot still out there. So I think the next turn, since we're up 29 to 16 in health, is to really get... is that we really get some board clear at this point. It's going to trade. That's a good trade for him. He's going to keep making good trades. But this isn't terrible because he's getting all his minions low enough that Misdirection or Multi-Shot's going to kill them. So, alright, so we have 8 mana here. We can't play the Core Hound yet. Multi-Shot, Misdirection, Novice Engineer, I think is definitely the way to go. Let's go ahead and play the Engineer in case we get a card that we like instead. Sea Giant. Ooh, Sea Giant is nice. We can cast it for 2 mana. We are definitely going to do that. Sea Giant and Multi-Shot has to be the way to go. Let's see if there's anything we want to do here. We could trade with the Snapjaw. Yeah, that's a good play. Yeah, I like that play. That way we take him out, we stay alive. We cast our Sea Giant. Oh yeah, we can't Multi-Shot because of Sea Giant. That's fine. I don't know why I was thinking my mana backwards. And then we'll play Misdirection.
Job's done.
Alright, so Misdirection. And end our turn. Oh yeah, I could have, if I played the Novice Engineer first, it would have dropped Sea Giant to 1. True. And then we could use Hero Power. So that would have been the better way to go. My eyes got real big when I saw the Giant come out and how cheap he was. Oh, he just got polymorphed. Not too great. So he's probably going to, he might attack into us this turn. If he does, he'll trigger Misdirection. Well, she won't trigger it with her ability power, so she will trigger it. Now she'll trigger it with the Gnomish Inventor. Hopefully it changes it to the Sinjin would be awesome. Let's see, it is or Snapjaw. So rather it have been the Sinjin would have been the best thing for us there, but you know. So we lost 2 damage by not summoning the Sea Giant in the right order, but it's kind of funny that, well, that Shield Bearer, because he was silenced, I guess, a while ago, probably by the Ironbeak Owl. Yeah, so let's see. Multi-Shot. So we have a few options here. I think we definitely want to do some trades. Let's see. Sheep for either one of the 3/1s is a good trade. Novice Engineer for the 3/1s is a good trade. Multi-Shot Freezing is also good. Multi-Shot Freezing into Hero ability. I also kind of like, freezing into Core Hound, but I think Multi-Shot Freezing into Hero ability with trades is probably the way to go. So let's think about this. We're gonna do 3 damage to random enemies. Those 2 guys are definitely gonna die. It doesn't matter because anything that we trade with is gonna kill any of our minions. So the play really doesn't matter here. We'll just, as long as I don't screw up who I'm attacking. So
If you're sure.
let's do this, this. Little Multi-Shot. Clear the board. Drop Freezing Trap. Hero Power. And we'll move on. Yeah, it really doesn't. Yeah, definitely kill 2, then trap, because if that had gone a little different, there was a small chance that we would have traded badly. Now, notice the Mage has a secret. Mage secrets tend to be when minions attack. I'm trying to think if there's one that's not. I doubt it's Ice Block, because that's such a... Oh, she got 2 secrets now. So my guess is 2 Ice Barriers. If she has 2 Ice Barriers or Mirror Entity. If she has Mirror Entity, we need to pop those traps before we attack with our Core Hound. And that's going to be a problem because we have no other minion. She could Mirror Entity our Core Hound. See, we have Arcane Shot at this point. We don't want to deal 2 damage to the Raging Worgen because he's just going to enrage. We don't want to deal 2... We could deal 2 damage to the Elemental, but I don't think that's the way to go. We have... let's see. Yeah, I think Core Hounds. We gotta get the Core Hound on the field just to make them think about it. Okay, so she did secret. It is Mirror Entity. So unfortunately, it was Mirror Entity. I probably should have done something different there, but I don't know that we could wait to get the Core Hound down. So that's rough. That is rough. Arcane Shot. I think we'll save. Well, that basically is probably game. Well, we still have Misdirection, so we'll be saved from at least one. Let's think through this. She'll probably attack with the Worgen first. I'm going to Arcane Shot the Core Hound. Hopefully Misdirection will target her Core Hound. And then our Core Hound will die. I think that is our best hope. Even though, again, we're kind of relying on luck. It's not Misdirection. What is it? Oh, Freezing Trap. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, that's fine, too. Hopefully she'll get greedy and attack with the Core Hound. Nice. So that actually worked out decently well. Even though, obviously, we don't like her having a Core Hound, she now will have to recast it for, what, 9 mana? So, not terrible. And now... Oh, shit. Now, the problem here... She could have Vaporize as her trap. Well, okay, she doesn't have Vaporize, because if she had Vaporize as her trap, she probably would have saved it for when the Core Hound attacked. So this is not looking too good. Well, Animal Companion is definitely helpful. Let's see what we get. Oh, nice. We got a Taunt Minion. Misha, that's pretty good. There's not really much else for us to do here except use our hero power. Unfortunately, we are top decking, so, and I'm pretty sure at this point, we've casted a spell, so it's not counter spell. It could be Vaporize, it could be Ice Barrier, or it could be Ice Block.
Your magic shall not save you.
Again, Ice Block is so situational. I don't think it'll be it. So she silenced her Taunt Minion. Top decking means we have no cards left. So we have no choice but to take the card on the top of our deck. So we are top decking. Alright, so again, this is going to be, let's see, 3. She can do 7, 6 damage that way. The only way, no, we can't stay alive because she'll do 6 damage and hero power will be the end of the game. The best we can do is clear 1 minion, clear 4 damage, but she's still going to have 7 on the board. So... unfortunately, let's see, there's really nothing we can do. We can put 6 points of damage into her, which I'm going to do just in case she ends up, well, now we'll see her Ice Barrier probably. Yep, it's Ice Barrier. I kind of suspected it was, so really the only way that we don't proc that is just to keep steady shotting her, but again, we're going to lose next turn either way, so yeah, she does have lots of silence. Yeah, probably, you know, I think one thing I could definitely do better in this game is be a little more careful about dealing with traps. Part of that is you really have to know the enemy traps. If I thought about Mirror Entity a little bit more, I probably would have waited till we got a cheapo minion, or at least not a big a minion as a Core Hound, and casted that minion first before she to trigger her Mirror Entity.